Hello. So, my plan originally was I was going to play Far Far West tonight. Because as of last night, the demo was still live. But they finally closed the demo. So, can't play that, sadly. I'm so addicted to that game. It's so fun. But we do still have to finish some playthroughs. So, I still haven't finished Tell's Us, and I still haven't finished Mind's Eye. So, tonight, I figured I'd get some more Hell's Us time in, get us closer to the end. I'm at least halfway through, I think. So let's see where we left off, because I honestly don't remember. And I do need to start my kick side of things. Sorry, kick guys. Okay. Why was I here? I think I was here just to collect stuff from this guy. No? I think. I don't think any of this is his. Future. Oh gosh. Yeah, I don't.
Thoughtful, but thoughtful.
Okay. No, that's it. Alright. What is our objective? I don't even remember now. I think we're working on the next... Do I have all the keys? Do I have all the keys? I don't even know. It's been so long. Alright. Oh, that's right, I have a new hat. Oh, because I signed up for that thingy doodle. Does it say poutine? I don't... I mean, I like it because it's plaid, but I don't know. Which one are we sporting right now? We're sporting the grief hat because that's our family legacy. Dad was the protector of grief. Oh, forgot what I was in there for. Okay, family reunion. Keystone of Terror we have. Keystone of Rage we have. Did I pick up the Keystone of Ecstasy? Do we actually have that? Where are the keys at? I don't even know where the keys in my inventory are. Those are Glowstones. Those are defensive flames. Those are our weapons. Where are the keys? Keep in mind, I have not put any of the keys into the pedestals at the forge. I also have to turn some of these in. Alright, Ecstasy, Rage, and Terror. So I have all the keys. I have all the keys. So technically, I mean, I could start in-game. But I think I was holding off because I wanted to finish some of the side missions. Yeah? Because it was... What was all this up? Because that has to be turned in. These have to be turned in somewhere. I still have to figure out where this damn fire emblem goes. I would say that's in the... I think I know where that might go. And there were some maps and things. Exploration. Alright. What's this? Good deeds. Oh, way out. Maybe. Those were those guys that were locked in the Mementos. That was leading in the pit. I have to find the husband for that one and give the shoes? Question mark? That's right outside of town. That fire emblem goes here. Switch weapon. Yeah, both axes. It's so late in the game for me to try to level the ecstasy ones. I'm not even gonna worry about it. Man, I'm so rusty. I haven't played this in months. Oh, now I'm stuck. Oh, fuck, pick up wing. This is what happens when you play all sorts of games. You know, like, going back to something and not remember what the hell you're doing. There's a spot where I can jump down. I know there's a spot where I can jump down. I don't know what it is. Ah, it's right here. Okay. I want to see that fire emblem is this way. On one of these doors. But I don't remember which door. Which door was it? This one. Is it in this one? No. Wait, maybe? Should be. Oh, Jesus. They're back? Just sworn I cleared all this shit. Stuck now? No, it doesn't matter. Okay. My mom is lost in the caves. Great. This is a wonderful way to start things off. Just getting lost. Yeah. Good grief. Proof that Pulse can get literally lost anywhere. Oh, whew, okay. Oh, why are you guys still here? I saved your dog ages ago. Ages. Aw. That's gonna hurt if I fall. Ouch. Alright, now I've done spit myself all the way back out. Okay. Maybe we need to go further up. I sworn one of the doors here had that fire. Okay, I just went in. Never mind. Yes. I know I saw that thing. What was this one? This led to the gathering station. Right, now there was a door here somewhere that had the fireman in that. They're both of them. You? Do you have them? No. No, you don't. Is it down here? That is... no. Ew, that is really sticky. I already opened that. Yep. food. Now I gotta heal myself. It's not up there. So not this area. Where the hell is the final number? Hold up. I don't feel like running in circles all damn night, so we're gonna Google this shit. Around the Syndra Forest area. Just went down a slope. Your white pickup truck?
America
Oh,
beats
shit.
China with free enterprise, not socialist price control.
Jesus, what the hell? Okay, so we have to go to the forest, I guess. 'Cause I want to wrap up all my loose ends before I put the keys in place. And then there's a door somewhere that I haven't opened. It's gonna bug the hell out of me. Now I gotta remember how the hell to get back to my truck. This way. Oh, I'm so comfortable with this. Why do you always have to turn around when I get in the vehicle? It's creepy, lady. It's a miss. I just still want to do it. Oh, that's where the key of ecstasy came from. Alright, so that's clear. That's clear, that's clear. That's clear. That one's not. That one's not. That one's not. Oh, I'm not cleared. That one's clear. Alright, so clear, 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 clear. So I'm just gonna get everything in that circle is clear. What the hell? Okay. Well, we can get Cinder Force maybe cleared up now. Still enemies here because I haven't cleared all the time loops here. What? as I round the corner to whatever the fuck these are. Oh, Jesus! Oh my god! You are not supposed to scare me like that! What the hell? Thank God for my bucket. I'm down here. Don't even. Just don't even. Yes, this one. Yes, here we go. Oh, hi! Okay, I did miss those finishers. Those finishers are bad. Something about... This is just the vault. Which we have vault. So what was the rest of it? The thing is still on the corpse. Okay. Central Post. Okay. Is there something in the trenches here somewhere?
Yeah.
Look at the back of the camp. Great, now I'm lost here. Can I, like, just not be lost for once? Dear me. What the hell? Oh, fucking hell, that's off. Just one out of the woods. Aw. There we go, okay. Hey! I unlost it myself. Okay, but now I need to go to the trenches somewhere. Ooh, is it here? tired of listening to you. Just little garden noises. Hey, there's something. Ah, there we go. Topside. Probably should have switched to my... Wait, was I using grief? I was using grief. It's much stronger right now. Yeah, I know. I got some. Grade 5, level 20. Grade 5, level 16. Okay, so I do need to use my blue. Okay, okay. Apparently there's two guys trapped. And I need to give them the map. They're supposed to be here in the trenches somewhere. Mission's later. This is gonna drive me absolutely insane. Okay, now I would just settle for being able to get back on top of the trenches. Can we do that, please? Just get back on top of the trenches. Alright, there we go. Oh, that scream is eerie. I don't like that. Let's be quiet. Yes, it's muted. Skip. That just shows the vault door. How is that useful to me? How to use the flame symbol. Jiminy Cricket, why does everything have to load? The fucking ad. I just need to know where I'm going. No flipping way. Are you serious? Okay. Well, I feel really fucking dumb now. But at least now I know where I'm going. Are we good now? We good now. I just feel really dumb. Oh, my Lanta. Maybe you're on. At least I think his name is Tommy. I honestly cannot remember our main character's name. Shame on me. It was right here all along. So much. There we go. E, interact. And I do has it. Let's go. Forlorn Fate failed. Oh. Oh no. Is that the elderly couple from the campsite? Well, now I feel bad. Damn it. Oh. Rage spike in hands. I think I already found the elite version. Sort of ecstasy. Why not have two of those? This was actually a very disappointing chest. Oh man. That means I cannot give him the map either. Cufflinks. Practical cufflinks featuring a bull's head. Database. Classified entry access denied. Alright, we'll just scan this truck. I am so sad I failed that mission. Fuck! I thought as long as I didn't put the keys in the holes in the board, so that was fine. Apparently not. That sucks. right? No, I didn't have one of those. Or did I? No, I did. And I started level 16. Which means you're getting archived. Because I'm not gonna level that when I already have one that's level higher. Alright, this is enhanced. I think I already have the elite version of it. No, right? Yeah. Yeah, I'm still gonna favorite it because I might have one. Oh, that hurts, man. Or if it failed. I've passed like every other one almost. I missed that one. But at least we got rid of the... The question is, where the fuck is the other time loop? I think it's gonna be a time loop here, right? Ancient Halo, alright, I'm almost done with most of these. Time loop, Cinder Forest, collapsed, wait, no, Cinder Forest is done, okay. Collapsed, collapsed, done, collapsed, collapsed, done. The forge is still active. Tall shoes done. Last 10 is done. The temple's done. Challenging Cemetery is done. I still have one in the museum. Theta signature. Do I still have a Theta? Give me what's it? I have 2 rows. I don't have a Theta. Son of a monkazonk. Theta signature. Damn it.
Let me know if you want more information on anything you find.
Yeah.
What am I supposed to do with this keystone?
We must return to the Limbic Forge and insert the keystone in its groove.
Yes, no. What do I... Research, that's what I want.
Have you found something of interest?
Weird ass
Interesting
cufflinks.
find. Let's see what the server can tell us about it.
Conspiracy theorists perform research on all items related. These gold cufflinks bear the bull heraldry of the Vanderlyn family's financial empire. The Vanderlyn family played a pivotal role in the advent of modern centralized banking in the late 19th century. It wasn't long before they accrued political favors from the world's most influential nations. They were even rumored to be involved in the laundering of gold during World War II. Today, their banks operate in virtually every country in the world. It is estimated that over half the world's wealth flows through their coffers yearly. The privately held corporation has the power to move nations. playing kingmaker, and funding entire wars. Wow, this is... Wow. Wow. Okay. I see what you did there. I see what you did there. It is of no surprise that Vanderlyn is the only foreign entity operating within Hadia. Giron Yankel personally approved the incorporation shortly after coming to power in the early 50s. Deep pockets can easily bypass miles of concrete walls and barbed wire, it would seem.
My article on the Zeal Council conspiracy is up.
Oh, her article's up. Okay. Zeal Council, the Architects of Control. Manuscript draft by Tanya Alver, January 1993. For we are posed around the world by a monolithic and ruthless conspiracy that relies primarily on covert means for expanding its sphere of influence, on infiltration instead of invasion, on subversion instead of elections, on intimidation instead of free choice, on guerrillas by night instead of armies by day. It is a system which has conscripted vast human and material resources into the building of a tightly knit, highly efficient machine that combines military, diplomatic, intelligence, economic, scientific, and political operations. Its preparations are concealed, not published. Its mistakes are buried, not headlined. Its dissenters are silenced, not praised. No expenditure is questioned, no rumor is printed, no secret is revealed. John F. Kennedy, April 27th, 1961. Traditions crafted by the Order of the Eye were designed to suppress the cycle of violence that plagued their people and keep the outside world oblivious to their secret. Still, time erodes, and even the most carefully laid foundations time erodes even the most carefully laid foundations. The tensions between Palamists and Sabinians rose again, threatening to unravel the fragile peace. Meanwhile, the rest of the world was modernizing, industrializing, globalizing, and inevitably turning its gaze toward the enigmatic nation. The scholars of the Order of the Eye had maintained Hadia's secrecy for centuries, but as technology, warfare, and communication advanced, they realized they could no longer keep the world out. Instead, they would have to bring someone in. The opening of Pandora's box. The scholars sought an ally within the Organized Nations, the ON, the world's emerging diplomatic superstructure. They found their candidate in Caleb Cyprus, a respected mediator with deep connections to global powers. He had no allegiances, no extreme ideologies, just a sharp mind and a well-earned reputation for discretion. Caleb saw their invitation as an unprecedented opportunity. A member state with no embassies, no trade agreements, and virtually no foreign presence was extending its hand. But what he found beneath Hadia's surface was beyond anything he could have imagined. The scholars brought him deep underground. They showed him centuries of hidden knowledge, records of forgotten wars, ancient weapons infused with unknown energies, and, most horrifying, the preserved remains of hollow walkers. He listened as the scholars spoke of time loops and the horrors of the past calamities. Caleb left Hadia a changed man, his mind reeling from the weight of this secret. The scholars had hoped he would take their plight to the ON, securing scientific expertise and funding. Instead, Caleb reported everything to his true masters. For years, Caleb Cyprus had served the interests of three of the most powerful families in the world: Frank Vanderlyn, Henry D. Ward, and Charles Dagan. These men, controlling global finance, oil, and weaponry, had orchestrated world events from the shadows for decades. Now, Caleb had handed them something beyond wealth or power. He had given them the key to unlocking forces older than human history. The men behind the curtain. In July 1446, three men arrived in Hadia. Frank Vanderlyn was the heir to a dynasty of central banking titans, rumored to have orchestrated global financial crises for profit. Henry D. Ward, CEO of Prime Oil, wielded control over nearly half of the world's fuel infrastructure. Charles Dagan, owner of Dagan Industries, had profited from both world wars and played a direct role in the Manhattan Project. They met with the scholars on Hyde Island, deep within Hadia's restricted Lake Kilm. The Order of the Eye revealed everything, hoping these men would help secure the future. Instead, the three saw an opportunity to reshape the world. The Zale Council, an elite syndicate of industry titans, would work alongside the scholars. But, while the Order of the Eye sought to contain the calamity, the Zale Council had far grander ambitions. They saw the Eye as an experiment. What the scholars considered a curse, the Zale Council saw as a potential source of power, energy, and weapons. Thus, Operation Moloch was born, a decades-long project designed to provoke a controlled calamity and study its effects. The Order of the Eye was left in the dark. The Axiom, the gears of Operation Moloch. In 1948, the Zale Council established the Axiom, a vast secret organization divided into four major divisions. Cerebrum, led by Edwin Pearson, focuses on scientific research, biology, chemistry, physics, and energy studies related to the Eye of the God and the time loops. General Emerson oversees Manus, the military arm overseeing logistics and security, and the elite OMSIF soldier trained to counter limbic entities. Oculus, headed by Joseph Donovan, is the intelligence division responsible for espionage, surveillance, and information control inside and outside Hadia. Aestus, operated by William Fleming, specializes in propaganda and psychological warfare. It is tasked with manipulating Hadia's political landscape and controlling the media. Each division worked independently, without knowing the greater plan, ensuring no single group had all the pieces. Only the Zale Council knew the full scope of the Operation Moloch. The Grand Design. According to files retrieved from the Zale server, the blueprint of Operation Moloch was meticulous and spanning decades. Every phase was calculated, orchestrated, and most disturbingly, executed with unwavering precision. The phases that have already passed are terrifying in their implications. The phases yet to unfold, even worse. Phase 1, the Hermit State. The first step in the plan was absolute isolation. A change in government was essential, one that could single-handedly control the people and seal the country off from outside. The Order of the Eye and the Zale Council sought a leader who could do just that. The making of a tyrant. Gurion Yankel was an enigma. To the Palamists, he was a humble man of modest background. To the Sabinians, he was an intellectual and reformer. To the Order of the Eye and the Zale Council, he was a useful puppet. The former head of palace security, Yankel, was already accustomed to quelling unrest with an iron fist. More importantly, he had no deep loyalty to either group. He was the perfect blank slate. The Zale Council's propaganda arm, Aestus, worked tirelessly to shape Yankel's image. They carefully molded public sentiment and nudged the people toward political change through bribes, coercion, and propaganda. By 1952, the stage was set. The staged coup. Under cover of darkness, Yankel's forces stormed the royal palace. The royal guard never stood a chance. When the smoke cleared, the monarchs and their family were dead. The next day, Yankel stood before the people and declared himself the Republic of Hadia's president. The transition was anything but smooth. Protests erupted, resistance factions formed. The country teetered on the brink of chaos. It was precisely what the Zale Council wanted. Sealing the borders. Between June and December of 1953, the new government passed sweeping laws. Censorship. Every newspaper required government approval before publication. Travel restrictions. Passports were revoked. leaving or entering the country now required presidential authorization. Surveillance and policing. The civilian police were transformed into a military branch. New tattletale programs rewarded citizens for turning in potential dissenters. Then came the physical barriers. By March 1954, construction began along Haiti's borders. Walls, razor wire fences, checkpoints, watchtowers, and minefields surrounded the nation like a vice grip. Millions of darns, Haitian currency, were poured into the military expansion. The National Army swelled, military service became mandatory, and desertion became punishable by death. By August 1957, the operation was complete. Haiti was officially a hermit state. Phase 2, the powder keg. With the country locked down, it was time to prime it for destruction. Jiminy Graham. The Zell Council believed that the population wasn't divided enough. To ensure maximum tension when the time came, they needed a more even distribution of Palamists and Sabinians across all provinces. In 1959, Yankel addressed the nation announcing his grand vision of unification. A relocation program was established, overseen by Axiom agents. Incentives were offered to encourage migration. Later, lotteries were introduced, forcibly relocating citizens to new regions. The changes planted the seeds of resentment. Old wounds of ethnic strife deepened. In 1960, the Carnival and Week of Peace were celebrated. Haitians had no idea they were celebrating for one last time. Behind the scenes, the Axiom meticulously studied the limbic invasions. They had one goal: to master the cycle. Their arms of soldiers trained relentlessly, preparing for the calamity. By 1981, the Zell Council decided the country was ripe for chaos, and it was time to light the fuse. Phase 3, lighting the fuse. With tensions bubbling just beneath the surface, the Zell Council prepared their next move: the assassination of Yankel. The assassination. On June 26, 1982, Yankel was found dead at his private resort on Lake Sidon. The official cause was suicide. Unofficially, an Oculus hit squad made sure he never saw it coming. The nation spiraled into uncertainty. The Ground Coalition. With the dictator gone, Haiti's 4 provinces gained autonomy, forming a fragile coalition government under the Zell Council's watchful eye. But this was merely a waiting game. Between 1982 and 1990, the Axiom pulled every string imaginable to keep Haiti on course. They manipulated the media, which was entirely under Zell Council control. Hate speech, historical grievances, and propaganda ran rampant. The new government and its parliament were continuously sabotaged by blocking political agreements between the provinces. As parliament stagnated, so did the public's trust. Journalists, activists, and moderates were silenced through intimidation and, in some cases, assassinations. The sparks that lit the fuse. By March of 1990, Phineas Bazima, Umberhan's governor, delivered an incendiary speech demanding the return of the Illigad Valley. Riots broke out. Yavai, orchestrated by Axiom agent provocators. Okay, moving on. My brain. Brr. In April 1990, a bomb detonated in the Marsetan market. Dozens died. The Palamist nationalists were blamed, igniting waves of violence. Tensions reached their breaking point. By March 1991, Arguya and Umberhan had invaded Johanna. Asteria retaliated. The Haitian Civil War had begun. For 2 years, both sides committed unspeakable war crimes. While Haitians watched in horror, the Zell Council prepared for the real experiment. Phase 4, the Sacrificial Lamb. The war provided the perfect cover for the Zell Council's desire for unrestricted access to the Sixth Calamity. In December of 1992, AMSA soldiers and Cerebrum scientists were deployed across Haiti to collect and secure the experiment. Haiti was never meant to
that Hadia was never meant to be saved. The Zell Council's true goal was a controlled Limbic invasion, to study it, harness its power, and exploit its potential unburdened by the moral qualms of the Order of the Eye. The millions of Hadians caught in the chaos? Nothing more than collateral damage. And the worst is yet to come. The last and final stage of Operation Moloch, called Immolation, has not yet come to pass. I can only conclude that the Zale Council intends to eliminate all the evidence and witnesses. I dare not want to know how they plan to execute this last phase. The unleashed chaos. After roaming in Hadia with my partner, we've noticed that the OMSIF and science outposts are in shambles. Did the Zale Council not foresee the calamity's scale and magnitude? The creatures were unpredictable. More than anticipated? The time loops expanded beyond control? Everything I have read on the Zale server shows repeatedly that the Zale Council and its Axiom were prepared. What happened? Hadia is no longer an experiment. It is a catastrophe, a crime against humanity, and I'm confident that the Zale Council feels fear for the first time. So they were gonna just pretty much wipe out this entire country, and then failed, and weren't able to do it. With enough research data, Tanya is able to compile information on the location of bugs. Item updated. Okay. Alright, so... I am missing a few good deeds still, I think. I'm missing A Way Out, and I'm missing Never Worn. Oh, and I'm missing this one. Mementos. Alright. Y'all, I'm cheating. Don't judge me, but I'm gonna cheat. Alright, A Way Out. Please don't let this be a fucking video. Get the stamp. Complete the task to locate the Sabidium matriarch near the book conservator's cubicle in the library and deliver the items to help her escape. So where is it? The National Library. Alright, we'll go there. Alright. Y'all, my chair is probably like 30 years old. Not gonna lie. Well, maybe only 20. Alright. That's fine. That's fine. Near the book conservator's cubicle in the library. There's a lady in the library. That's all who we need. Lady in the library. here, bro. This guy is high as fuck. If I remember correctly.
Did you find Locke? He has a bright yellow jacket. You're a buzzkill, man. Go away.
The guy is so zonked out of his board. Trying to find him. Let me check. Okay. Gotta go to the basement. I thought we were in the basement, you guys. Boom booms make me jump every time. How the oh god, now I don't know how to get to the basement. Oh, these buildings are such a mind. Mindfuck. Sure did I say that first? Just want to go to the basement. Remember when I played through this area, I hated this building so much. Ah, fuck's sake. Where is the basement room? I hate this building. I hate this building so much. I was so happy when I thought I was done with this place. And I'm back in this stupid side place. Oh, that area is so nice. So nice. I just want the damn basement. Come on. Is it this building? Or is it... Am I in the wrong building? I'm solving the book puzzle. Oh, okay. I need the cultural pharmacy. I need the cultural pharmacy. I was in the wrong spot. Go figure. I don't want to talk to you, Janice. Alright? I'm trying to get shit done. We're skipping that. Although I will say the cutscenes in this game are very good. Aha, they are here. Good, 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 good. So I have everything I need. I need to talk to you.
I don't have any use for this. I don't have any use for... I don't have any use... I don't have any use...
What? Do I not have the ID cards? They will only appear here if you helped Tristan escape the cafeteria and completed the good deed incognito. After completing a good deed. So I'm missing stuff. I'll be fine. Okay. Okay. Hold up. So I gotta go back to. Oh god, I gotta go back to the other place. Or do I have? Do I even have the shit? Did I at least find the shit I need? Yeah, I know I have that. I don't give a fuck. That's not what I'm doing right now. Leave me alone. Conspiracy done. Okay. Missing message. Sky. Sorry, I'm deep thought. Hi, Paul. Holly. Hi. So apparently they're trying to put a garbage dump down the road from our house, and so well. Ew, that's disgusting. It was just go to the meeting. Go to the meeting and fight that shit. Because the thing is, if nobody shows up to the meetings, then they just pretty much auto-pass. That was what was going on in my area for a lot of shit, like school closings. The school boards wanted to close certain schools to, you know, cut expenses or whatever. And people didn't know they were doing this. People weren't aware of the school closings, so nobody went to the meetings, and then schools were getting closed. Well, once, you know, we all caught on, we started actually going to the township meetings, and now we keep tabs on things. Even funnier because my cousin's on the board. Well, it still goes by a vote. So let's say your cousin did vote against it, they could be outvoted if, you know, the other people are stupid. I love this game, but at this point, I so just want to finish it. Alright, so what do I need? I need ID cards. Blank ID cards. And I'm pretty sure I have those. I need the blank ID cards, and I need the stamp. I have the books. I did that. Ethnic ID card. Agatha Marin. Somebody had stolen her card. Wait. Now I'm confused. As always. She's in book restoration. Where's that? Do I have blank? Oh wait, out would be I'm sorry. I'm truly trying to focus on this right now because I'm like trying to finish up these side missions. Okay, this is still incomplete. So inventory. Kind of going back and forth. I hate this guy, so I'm gonna show up just to look in the night. Oh, okay. Like I said, you don't get shit stopped unless you go to the meetings. So, like, you really need to go to the meetings. It is important. Because, like, for us, something was trying to be secretly pushed in my community. A big business was trying to put something basically in my front freaking yard, and they were trying to do it kind of on the sly yet again, and they as our attorney called it, they made a cartoon drawing of what was supposed to be like a blueprint for what they wanted to do. And he kept making fun of it. He kept calling it a cartoon drawing. It was great. But on said cartoon drawing, they were supposed to give our driveway a 100-foot buffer. They only were giving it a 50, and that was because they were trying to bullshit their way into having access to our driveway, because they were acting as though our driveway was a municipal road, and it's not. It's a dirt fucking driveway. And we called them out on it at the meeting. And so now they have to give us the 100-foot buffer, and they can't use our road because it's a private fucking driveway. But if we wouldn't have gone to that meeting, we could have been royally fucked over. And then some people are like, they have no right to be angry, and it's like, excuse me, my driveway was going to be attempted to be used as a main thoroughfare for fucking septic trucks. Like, I don't fucking think so. I have every right to be mad. But we stopped it, because we went to the meetings, so this is why it's important. Okay, I digress. I have to figure out what the fuck I'm doing. I need to see if I have blank ID cards. Because that's what I need. I need a seal. A seal stamp. And a blank ID card. I don't know what that would be under. Investigation? Not research. Exploration. It has to be these. Okay, ID cards blank. Okay, so I have the ID cards. I have the ID cards. So where's the stamp? Key. Amasi key. I have to do that side quest too, I think. Ministry car keys. I think that guy died. Okay, that's what I'm gonna fail. I'm missing the stamp. Honestly, if I were you, I would have tore the city council. Well, it wasn't the council's fault. It was this big business that they just didn't care who the fuck they walked over. It's some big ass company from fucking New York. They don't give a shit. They're not even in this state. They know nothing about the area. They don't care about the area. They just want their bag of money. That's all they care about. Which, imagine that. You know? Imagine that. Alright, so I need to go back to...
Okay. Okay, so I do need to be in the cultural pharmacy area. That's where we're at now. Okay. So then... Good grief. So then... Arrive at the exposition room. Head through the door on the right side. Which room? The exposition room. We're not gonna look at that. We're not gonna linger in that particular room very long. Cafeteria. Wing A. Exposition. Exposition. That's the exposition. That's second on that door. Section. Counting. Wing A. Exposition. Do I have anything you want?
You don't get it. You don't get it. You don't get it. You don't get it.
Okay, none of it's yours. Fucking hell. You gotta be so aggressive, dude.
Bunch of corrupt snakes lining their pockets while we suffer like guinea pigs. They lied to us. We went after our neighbors.
Is any of this yours?
Move out of my wood. Move out of my...
Okay, why is everyone so fucking hostile? Restrooms. Right, we're not looking at that. Remember, we're not looking at that. Wait, don't look at that. That bad. Oh my god. Reverse through the lead primacy. You're at the exposition room. Head through the door. If I can get to the fucking exposition room. I found what's sad is I found the ID cards. And apparently the stamp was in the same fucking room and I didn't get it. We're not looking at that. We're not looking at that. We're not looking at that. So, I have to... ID cards, head to the book restoration office, which is in the basement of the library.
Wait, I'm so confused. I keep getting distracted. The fuck am I going? Arrive at the exposition room, head through the doorway, blah blah blah. Then head to office 112. Go behind the corpse to find the ID cards. Should I have the ID cards? Okay. Key will come in handy. Office 112, ID cards. Okay, I have that. Head to the book restoration office, which is in the basement of the library. Use the code. The office will open. Go to the right of the room. Okay, so I do need to go to the library. I'm running around here in circles. It's the same building, and it's not. So we have to go back to the second library. Ow. That's the guy that we got the key cards off. No, the key cards. Maybe I should investigate that a second time, just to make sure I didn't miss anything. He's sleeping, alright? He's just sleeping. He's just sleeping. Okay. I got everything. Okay. I just want to get out of here. Just let me out. I just want out. Alright? I just... Where's my car? I hate these buildings. These two areas, the cultural primacy or whatever the hell it's called, and the friggin' library, I hate them so bad. The maps are just so complicated. And the other areas, I don't mind so much. Damn, they make these, like, so annoying. Put your fucking weapons away. You don't need them. So I can probably switch back to OBS now, because I'm done reading that. Question, have you heard of this restaurant called Friendly's? I went to it. Yeah. I'm familiar with Friendly's, although I think I've only ever been in one like once my entire life, and I think I was a kid on like a school field trip at the time, or like Girl Scout trip or something to that effect. I don't even think I ever went to one like with my family. I think it was like a field trippy kind of thing. I mean, it wasn't bad. Don't get me wrong. Like, I have no bad memories of it. It's just I've only been there once, so I can't rightly say. Oh dear God, I'm not ready to like just exit the game and then re-enter from my fucking car. Continue. I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit. Play. Parking lot? Great. That's wonderful. I hate this map so bad. And we needed the fucking library anyway. But I have to get to the basement of the library. Tannis, don't even fucking start with me. Oh, fun fact though, going back to the thing I was talking about, that big New York business that tried to be all sly and fuck over my community, they keep appealing. We still haven't heard if they appealed the last meeting or not. So now we're waiting to find out last second that they appealed and we have another meeting. Because we never get notified in a reasonable amount of time that they appealed. It takes forever for us to find out that they appealed. Because they don't even have the balls to, like, tell our attorney. Fucking cowards. Like, you know they know that shit. And you know that their attorney could tell our attorney. But, you know, dickheads. Alright, now I have to figure out how to get to the basement. Oh, fuck you, Duolingo. Oh my god. So, fun fact, I've been trying to learn Irish via Duolingo for quite a few months now. And y'all, if you just want to learn another language and you genuinely want a legit learning experience, don't go to Duolingo. I learned the hard way. I've already paid for a year of Super, so like I'm not gonna cancel it till I get all my money's worth. But try something else. Rosetta Stone, whatever. Just Duolingo is good, don't get me wrong. It's good, decent. But they have made it so competitive. It's not just a straight learning thing. It's a fucking game at this point. It's a fucking game. And I'm all the time getting these notifications. You're gonna miss your streak. You're gonna, lose your French streak. You're gonna lose your chicken streak. You're gonna fall on the leaderboard. I'm like, it's supposed to be me learning another language. Why do I need a fucking leaderboard? Like, I'm sorry, I'm supposed to be learning. Why is there a leaderboard? So stupid. Like, that shit stresses me out and makes me not want to learn. For reals. How do I get to the basement? Like, one would think to go down, you would start here and go down further. But I start down here, which is like the bottom floor, and then we just go up higher. There's no going down, we go up. Like, what the fuck? Okay. Now I feel stupid. Now I regret what I just said. Because we went down. We did in fact go down. Oh, these people's is still here. Why am I here again? The research center. Online with the vault behind. Where is this? Just zoom in. We have the ID cards. We don't have to worry about that. We need the stamp. Backtrack back to the office area. Head to office 109, which have a door open. Interact. 271. Okay, so now we need to go back up. Okay, I'm so confused. I hate this. Why? It's the basement of the fucking library. I went to the basement, and now you're telling me I need to go back up. Office 109. Office 109. know. Backtrack your way back to the Ministry of Cultural Primacy. So now I gotta go back to the Cultural Primacy. Oh my fucking god. Y'all. I'm not ready to just go to the fucking forge, say to help these side missions, just pop all the keys in, fight the final boss, and call it a day. Like, for real. For real. I'm seriously about to say fuck the side missions. Because now we gotta go all the way back to the freaking cultural primacy. Like I said, these were the most annoying maps in the entire game. I wonder if you have any legal standing about that? About what? Them not telling us sooner about the appeal? I don't think they're required to tell us. It's like a courtesy thing, and if they don't want to tell us, they don't have to. I think. So if they if they decide not to tell us, then we have to wait for the court itself to inform us, which takes forever because the court takes forever to process everything. So unless they specifically tell us, then we have to wait for the court, which like I said, takes forever. So yeah, they're not obligated to. They don't have to. Plus, it's a strategy thing. I mean, if they would tell us immediately that they appealed, then that would give our people time to gather stuff, which they're not gonna want. So, like, they're not gonna want to give us lots of time to prepare. I mean, not that we really need to, because our attorney has, like, a file of paperwork and evidence that's like a foot thick. The judges here literally said it was the thickest file case they had ever been given. Or the thickest case file, rather, that they had ever been given by an attorney. Because you gotta remember, I live in Podunkville. Like, we're just rednecks up in here for the most part, and so for our attorney to like hand a like 10-pound stack of paper to the court, it's yeah, there's a lot there. There's a lot there. And a lot of it is like scientific test results, because they were testing the water and stuff because of things. Long story short, our water regularly has fecal matter in it. Our creek water specifically, a lot of the time has high levels of fecal matter in it. Because of a bad septic system on a business's part. Which is funny, because they claim it's a state-of-the-art system now, but I'm pretty sure the building is exactly the same. So how are you gonna upgrade to a state-of-the-art system but the building hasn't changed or been touched? From what I can see. Like, it looks identical. So, this is... I don't know. I call bullshit. Just saying. Office... I'm looking for an office. Specifically. see that. That didn't happen. That was Who are you?
Enough is enough! Fuck these warmongers! I bet they weren't expecting the madness they sowed to find its way back to them. They wanted this, not us! My sister's husband was a good guy. No one cared that he was a Palamist. Until their lies started. You should have seen what we did to him.
What?
Help me or fuck off!
Woo!
Help me or fuck off!
Okay.
Help me!
Okay. You don't want any of that. I'm gonna fuck off now. Oh shit. What's this office then? We're looking for the stamp, and the stamp is here in an office somewhere. There's supposed to be vaults. Could still be this room. There's a sneaker or something. This is kind of a nice office. Not this one. Okay, we're not gonna look at that. We're gonna just try. No, we're not looking at that. Is it that room? No, it can't be that room. That's right in that room. To the book restoration office. I swear, every time I look at this site, it's like it says something different. Oh my god. When you progress through the Ministry of Culture of Primacy and arrive at the exposition room at the doorway, yada yada, find the ID cards blank. Have that. Then you need to need an item found in the National Library. The Restoration Office. Okay, that's purchased with ID code. Head to the book restoration office, which is in the basement library. The Youth Ministry Pharmacy again. Head to office 109. Okay, so it's not this office. It's not this office. It's... Okay. Not this office. This office. Looks like an office that has multiple cubicles. that makes me dizzy. Fuck. God, the noises in this. One hell of a messy stack. Jesus, guys. Alright, oh wait, I think it's this area. I think this is the area. Office 108. Office 109. Haha. Alright, what's this what's this code? What's this code? 2703. Aha, the stamp. Let's go. That's all I needed. That's literally all I needed. That's literally all I needed, because when I was here the first time, I didn't know the code. And I was like, oh, fuck it, it won't be important. I was wrong. I was so very wrong. Now how the hell do I get out of here? How do I get out? I wish I could. I wish Haha. Afraid I helped that lady escape, wasn't that rude? I don't want to go that way. Have I said about how much I hate this map? I hate this map. Nope, not looking again. Not. The long staircase that goes back down to the basement. We can't exit. Let's go.
I don't have any use for this.
Okay, so I don't turn them into you? I thought I did because it mentioned you. So where the hell am I going? Make your way back to the library. Are you fucking serious? Are you serious? I gotta go back to the library again. Oh my god, the back and forth bullshit. Oh, so many different. And we have to remember how to get to the basement, which I think I do.
Let me know if you want more information on anything you find out there.
Why am I clicking on you? We gotta go back to the
Fucking library.
$2 hours, y'all. 2 hours, and I've gotten one thing done. One. Okay, I need to reduce that Barrix post. It's posting more than I wanted to. My bad. I apologize, guys. Alright. So remember, I had made the comment about I think you'd go up. Okay, there we go. Alright, then we talk to Agatha? Is it you?
I'm trying to get this poor easier said than since the war began. Maybe it was...
You're Agatha. Alright, I got shit for you.
This looks quite official.
It is official. And here, let me give you these.
Excellent. This should be all I need for the documents. Thank you, you've given these people a chance.
Okay, these people we fucking saved. Let's go. Alright, that one we didn't fail. That one we finished. Yay. I'm watching puppies. I'm done dealing with puppies. I'm done dealing with menacey dogs. My mom's dog. My mom's beagle is just fucking awful. Absolutely awful. Okay. Now then. That one failed. I'm so sad about that. I'm so sad about that. Alright, mementos. Mementos is good deed. Act 2. Players must locate a handmade ring and a cigarette case. Deliver the ring to Vista Hill Central Forest. And the case to Elzina to Bormarston. Alright, the ring. Dag Samson, Vista Hill Central Forest. Ring. Depending on the Heart of Gold quest outcome. Marston Blue House. Marston. Go. If I can get all these miscellaneous side quests done, I will stop for the night, and then because it's already been 2 hours. I feel like I've gotten nothing accomplished in 2 hours. Holy shit. I will be back on early Saturday, and we we will do more of this, and then Saturday will be the day that we plug the 4 keys in to the forge. And then all hell is gonna break loose, I'm sure. I don't know what that did. Marstone should be safe. I'm pretty sure I collapsed all the time loops here, so I don't think I'll have any enemies here. I just need to find the blue house. Is it this house? You, Evelyn?
No!
Okay, so not you. I mean, this is a blue house.
I don't need that right now.
No.
Wrong blue house?
Please. I just...
In case you're wondering, all 4 of these women had been kidnapped and tortured in a barn further down the road. I saved it, damn. Or, well, I helped save them, I should say. Alright, so we're looking for a different blue house. Blue house. Blue house. Blue house. That's a business, that's not a house. Wait, is it the house down at the end of the road? No, it's not the road either. No, blue house and Marsan. Messina to Bora. I wish there were pictures for this. Wait, is this Blue House? Oh, this is Blue House. This is Blue House. Okay.
Thanks, Sethris, they're safe. Call just came through. We really needed this way.
Okay, that's a blue house, but that's a dude, not... Am I in the right town? I did select Maristan, didn't I? Like, there's only X amount of blue houses. Unless there's a different quest that I haven't finished and this lady's not accepting the ring because something else is done. That's the gas station. Nope. Oh my god, go down the freaking steps. Wait, no, this isn't where I need to go. Where am I? Oh, Lanza. Why am I forever lost? Why am I always lost? Why? Alright, let me actually talk to these ladies and get their names. That might help.
No one should have to go through what we
Oh,
did.
Zenith Sabor. Okay.
I'm afraid to close my eyes.
Trade. It's you. You are the one.
Please.
Oh wait, no, you get the cigarette case.
No. No. Ziad. Deep down, I always knew I would never see him again. But part of me still had hope. This is what I hoped I'd never have to see.
Okay. She got the cigarette case. Sorry, lady? She's already been through a lot. Jesus. I feel a little bad about that one. I feel a little bad about that one, not gonna lie. And then... Dag Samson, who will either be in Vissa Hills or Syndra Forest, depending on the Heart of Gold outcome. I think Heart of Gold was returned. Let's go to Syndra Forest. I want to say he might be in the farmer's house in Syndra Forest. Maybe. Which, I mean, if not, then we just go to the other location. I have made up my mind that if I ever get a dog, which I'm probably never going to get a dog because I'm a cat person. Dogs annoy the shit out of me. But if I were to ever get a dog, it would be a senior dog that I would adopt because I don't want a puppy. I do not want a puppy. Ever. Never, ever, ever. I would get a senior dog before I'd ever get a puppy. Let's hope that this guy's easy to find because I really don't want to have to run in circles to find this dude. You watch my luck. I'll plug in the 4 keys and then I'll get like a dozen more fucking quest thingies. Which I hope that's not the case. I really, really hope that's not the case. Really? Where were you? You weren't there 2 seconds ago. They're here because there's still a time loop that I have not found, and I have no idea where the hell it is. Like, it's not even on my list of time loops because I have not found it. I made my parents to just adopt, they wanted puppies. See, that's what annoys me with parents, right? Is they'll say, oh, we want a puppy, we want a dog. And then it's the kids that end up having to take care of it. Every fucking time, I swear to God. Like, my mom married this dude, so, like, stepdad for a while. And he insisted, I want a puppy, I want a puppy. I'll take care of it. Because, like, all of us kids, when he kept saying he wanted a puppy, all of us kids said, we're not taking care of your fucking dog. We don't want a dog. We have cats. We're happy with the cats. I think my one sibling had rats at the time. My other sibling had a cat. Like, we had we had pets. We had rats, we had cats. We didn't want a dog. And he was like, well, it's gonna be my dog and I'm getting it. And so he gets the dog, right? And mind you, he had said, I will take care of said dog. 1 week. 1 fucking week was all he lasted. And then he put everything in regards to taking care of the dog on me and my siblings. The dog that we didn't fucking want. It was so annoying. Dag? Are you Dag?
Thanks, but I have no use for this.
Oh no, that's Atticus. Shit.
Mr. Atticus is the coolest.
Oh
He
god,
brought
I
me
gotta
and
give this
Mrs.
to this
Castanuca
kid.
here.
I gotta give this to this kid? It's like his dead sister or friend. Like, oh god. Oh no, why?
That's my superhero symbol. You met Mama?
Oh, his
That's
mom.
The ring
That's
I made
even
for
worse.
Her. Well, what does that mean? Is she coming back soon?
Oh, fuck. No. Why, game? Why you gotta do this to me? I just had to tell a wife her husband's dead. Now I have to tell a kid his mom's dead. What is with this fucking game? And all these horribly depressing endings. Oh my god. Why? Oh shit, man. Why? That's so fucked up. That's so fucked up. Oy. Oy, oy, oy. Shoes red. These belong to someone, but like me, I don't know who they belong to. Never worn. I think this is the shoes. This is, I think, the red shoes. Which I have the shoes, I just have to turn them in. Retrieving a pair of red shoes from the locker and placing them on a chair in a house in Jova to honor a dying man's wish. Travel to the town of Jova, the house located behind the well. 2nd floor. Place the shoes on the chair in the child's bedroom. Alright, so we're doing the Jova. Where's my car? Dude, where's my car? Wait, I think, can I hit G here? Just to get straight to the thing. I can. That makes life easy. Dude, where's my car? And this is another sad ending, because the little girl's dead. And the dad's dead. The whole family's dead, in this instance. I think the dad's dead. Or is that where the dad's an alcoholic? Either the dad's dead or he's an alcoholic. One of the two. Jova, 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 Jova. This is... So what's the time of Jova? Which is the Marsha. Marsha's... yeah, okay. I was trying to remember what Jova was. Okay. There's the house behind the well. Which... I think the house behind the well is just everybody died. Resume. Oh, that reminds me. I wonder if I can upgrade anything. Hey! Craft.
What can I do for you?
Nope. Nope. Don't need that. Don't need that. Don't have any books. I'm only missing 2 of those. It's 2 of those. 2 of those. 2 of those. 2 of those. 3 of those. Curious. Okay, so the house behind me. Well, is a yeah, here's the well. Second floor, some localizations. Child's room. Never worn. Good deed accomplished. So long story short, this family died. The mom and little girl died, and the dad died in a different area. And he had those shoes in his locker. And had he finished his work shift and gotten home to his family, he was giving his daughter the red shoes. But in the meantime, this town got blown up, and I'm not sure how he died. Don't remember. But yeah, the shoes were for his kid. And nobody made it out. You guys are sick fucks. Hydrate! Imposter check. Thank you, thank you. Thank you, Skies. Thank you. Alright. So where are we now on the T's? Alright, so I have... I think I've solved everything and I only failed 1. Which isn't bad. I only failed 1 so far off of it. So yeah, that's awesome. I've only failed 1. I'm missing... I'm missing a lot of these limbic doors in the marshes. There's one I haven't discovered in the hills. One in Lake Sarnin. One in Taju. There's quite a few caches I haven't opened. I'm not so worried about those though. Because I don't care if I don't find all the glyphs. I haven't even been using glyphs because I'm using a melee build. So, in case anybody's wondering what I'm currently running, we are now working on Blessed Hand of Sithris. Weapons are guided by Sithris, increasing the damage of regular attacks. When I remember to actually hit the key. And then I have Visage of the Defier. Whatever. Increases my melee damage by 50% and reduces my limbic bar size. But I don't use the limbic glyphs a whole lot, so it works out, because I'd rather have the melee damage, because I'd rather just hack and slash. Then we have Brooch of Rage, damage absorption, endurance bonus, endurance regen, vanquishing enemies, restore health and stamina. Very nice. I like that a lot. And then Bracers of Rage, damage absorption, endurance bonus, and lifesteal on melee. Striking an enemy returns a portion of damage dealt as health. So this is basically melee and health and stamina. Because like I said, I have the glyphs equipped, I don't use them. I always forget. But I do need to start using number 4, because it'll help with my melee. And I still need to take a drink. Sorry. I'm trying to get Varga's weapon, but because my luck in Genshin is ass, I've been getting only 4-star weapons. Well, at least you can still play the game. I am locked out unless I get a PlayStation 5. Because my good account was on the PlayStation, and when they decided to do their crossplay, they did it all fucking retarded. And because I linked my good account to my PlayStation, I can't crossplay it with my PC. If that makes sense. I hope that makes sense. Basically, I can't access my PlayStation file from my PC because that account is synced with PlayStation. Maybe that's a better way of explaining it. Maybe, possibly. I don't know. Anyway, back to the limbic bar. The limbic bar, which is used for these configurations, it's that very, very short bottom one. So I can literally cast like 1, maybe 2 spells, and then I have to wait. But like I said, I don't cast them or use them very often, so it doesn't even fucking matter. Alright, so... all the good deeds are done. I can turn stuff into what's-his-face, and then I think I'm gonna end it here because it's almost 11 and I have to help my Gram. Plus, I want to start next stream with us plugging the keys into the forge and unleashing all hell. Because I got those side questies done. That's all I gave a shit about. The stupid little treasure chests that you put the rods in. I don't care if I find all those. I'm not trying to complete this game, I'm just trying to finish it. I don't need 100% completion. I just want to get through the whole story and see what happens at the end. That's my goal. And where was I dying? Yes, it is. Yes, because we gotta talk to Gideon. And if we're lucky, Gideon will give us the theta limbic thing. So we can collapse that theta time loop. Because right now I have 2 rho, but I don't have a theta. So if Gideon gives us a theta for these side quests, then that would be amazing and a huge help. But that just depends on Gideon and what he decides to give me for these missions. So we'll see. Oh, Gideon! Please reward me, sir. And pretty please, give me a theta, because that's what I really need. I got all my gear for my build. I don't need any stupid bullshit stuff.
Remember when...
Good deeds.
Have I helped enough Hadeans?
You are a shining example for all vigils. Good work.
Signet Ring of Ecstasy. Damage reduction, endurance bonus, healing bonus. While previously wounded, all sources of healing are more effective. All sources of healing are more effective. Would that include the other items that I'm wearing that give me healing? Like life on hit? Because if that would increase life on hit, it might be worth running that ring. Depending. Curious, okay. Active relic. The Benediction of Palom. Tap, lock on, pull down, limbic cost reduction. 100%? Wait, what? Limbic virtuosity. Become possessed of singular talent, removing limbic energy cost for all actions? That would mean my little tiny limbic bar would be null and void. Enhanced grief. Aw, you didn't give me the theta thing. You suck. I was so hoping for a theta key. We're getting favorited. I'm so wait. So what one am I using right now? Your weapons are gonna miss so that increasing the damage of regular attacks. But it's only when I tap it. Which I always forget. So do I want to trade that tap that I always forget, or do I want become possessed of single talent, removing big energy costs for all? I don't use it that often, so you know what, fuck it, we'll stick with this one. And what was the other one? Was it a passive relic? No. Oh, it was defensive gear. That's what it was. You know what? Nah. The rage ones are better. So I'm still not changing anything, and I didn't get the theta that I wanted. That's my luck. And we'll head back to the car. sharp right. I gotta remember. I gotta make a sharp right. Whoop. There we go. Alright, so Saturday I'll be back. Saturday we will do LSS. But stuff's gonna start happening again. Because I'm gonna plug all of the keys into the forge. And, yeah. It's gonna get a little crazy at that point. What's in that one? Look at map? Where is the forge? Where was the forge? Now I don't remember where the hell the forge is. Where is the forge? It's probably head there. But yeah, that's gonna be the plan. We're gonna go to the forge, we're gonna plug in the keys, and all hell's gonna break loose. So that's gonna be Saturday. But I'll be starting at 7 as long as I don't sleep in. And it'll be a 2-hour stream. And I'm gonna try to start sticking to 2 hours just because of IRL stuff. So my new schedule I'm gonna try for 7 to 9? 7 to 10 at the most. But I'm shooting for 7 to 9. So yeah. Gonna test that time slot out, see how that works. And I will catch everybody Saturday. Thanks for bearing with me and in this confusion of being lost. But we did it. We finished the last of the side questies, even though I failed the one technically, but we still finished them. So that part of it's done. Now we can finish the game by putting all the keys in and whatnot. So I'll catch everybody Saturday for what I hope is the end of the game. Because I want to see what happens to our main character at the end of it all. So see you then. Okay, bye.